back on Good Morning Football. A little hall monitor coming up. Tom Pelissero joining us right now to give us the update on a couple of superstars that could be back. Tom, good morning to you. Give us the latest on Tua Tagovailoa and Christian McCaffrey.
Okay, Tua Tagovailoa was back on the practice field on Wednesday, and Dolphins coach Brian Flores said he is moving in the right direction to return to action on Sunday in London against the Jaguars. Tua missed the past 3 games with those fractured ribs. Flores said the key this week is just going to be seeing how well can he function. Can he move to his right? Can he move to his left? Can he make all the throws, step up in the pocket? And they won't know until they get into the game how well Tua can take a hit. Probably doesn't help that they've got a long trip in a week like this. Dolphins head to London, 8 p.m. flight tonight, get in about 9:30 a.m. local time on Friday. If Tua can't go, Jacoby Brissett would be in line to get another start. In other news, Panthers running back Christian McCaffrey was limited in practice on Wednesday, and Coach Matt Rule said it's 50-50. He's probably a game-time decision on Sunday against the Vikings. McCaffrey injured his hamstring in that Thursday night game a few weeks ago against the Texans. The Panthers have lost both their games without McCaffrey after a 3-0 start. Okay?
Thank you so much, Tom Pelissero, on the updates. Looking forward to action kicking off tonight to Week 6 in Philadelphia as the defending champion Buccaneers head to face the Eagles. Now let's talk about a cornerback. We have Deangelo here, and Trevon Diggs has been off to an insane, mind-blowing start to this season. He leads the NFL with 6 interceptions. He's racking up at least 1 pick in all 5 games Dallas has played this year. They've got a rookie to go up against in New England this week. Such a blistering pace, so starts to lead to some questions. How is he doing this? Is it sustainable? Is he a legitimate Defensive Player of the Year candidate? Good thing we do have former Pro Bowl corner Deangelo here to break it all down with some Hall Monitor. Answer our questions.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Absolutely, Kay. Look, Trevon Diggs is balling, and part of the reason he's balling, he's got confidence. His rookie year, some ups and downs, but let's show the tape and watch the growth of this young man right here. So we got the first play. Trevon has man-to-man coverage out here on DJ Moore, one of the top receivers in the league. Watch his eyes, though. His eyes are looking locked in on Sam Darnold. All right? You got to read the 3-step when you're playing corner. That's one of the things he does a great job at. Because he knows if this ball comes out now, Sam has to look this way, which Sam starts to kind of peek that way. Trey doesn't even backpedal, right? He gives you 1 or 2 hop steps. And then what he does a great job at, too, he puts his foot in the ground and he comes back downhill. And he doesn't come downhill to try to knock the ball out. That's another thing he does a great job at. He goes and gets the football. One of the best hands. You know, we all know his exploits as a receiver. That's what makes him great. It's the ball skills, too, at the point of impact, those ball skills, his ability to go get the football from DJ Moore. And like I said, DJ Moore is a heck of a receiver. But Trey goes and fights for that football. Catches it, has it tipping around a little bit. Al Harris, I got to give you some love, man. He's one of the DB coaches out there with the Cowboys. Here's another route. Here he's covering Keenan Allen. Keenan's going to run a little bit of an over route. A lot of times when you have this tight split, corners get lazy. Coach, I ain't running with that. Tell the safety, cut that thing. I'm going to go to the post. No, not Trey, because he greedy. He want that football. And Keenan gives him a little move off the line of scrimmage. Does not matter. He gets in that tailpipe alignment. Tailpipe means he's going to follow right behind Keenan Allen. And the reason he can do that is because he knows I'm faster. So when he sees that football in the air, he's able to just accelerate a little bit more. And again,
that's an incredible play.
Those ball skills. He goes and gets the football. And that's no slouch throwing the football. That's Justin Herbert, who has a cannon of an arm. So for Trey to be able to continue with some speed and undercut him and make that play, I mean, just a great, great play. And here, that's how you know when you're balling, when you make a play that you're not supposed to make. Here, his middle field safety's supposed to stay deep. I talked about when you have a tight split, corners get lazy, want to cut it. That's a tight end, safety. You can't cut that, man.
Okay.
Stay your butt in the post. But it doesn't matter, because Trevon is going to make that play. And he's initially beat, and that's what bothers me so much with corners. They beat, but they don't understand. It's going to take time when that ball's in the air. Just stay patient. Trey stays patient because he knows, look at that separation right there. But he doesn't care. He knows I can go track that football. And he turns into a receiver and goes and gets it. Here he's playing against Devontae Smith, one of his former teammates from Alabama. You probably think he knows this guy. Trey doesn't even seem panicked by Devontae's speed. He stays square. That's one thing my coaches always taught me. If you can stay square, it just gives you a quicker opportunity, a better chance to get out of that break quick. A lot of corners would have already been turned. Therefore, they got to try to flip their hips, put their foot in the ground, and go. Trey's already square, so all he has to do is come downhill, pick that thing off, and again, ball skills. And that's what teams are starting to notice. Like, I can't throw it over there because I'm scared he's going to knock it down. I can't throw it over there because I'm scared he's going to catch it. And if he catches it, man, he's got the opportunity to take it to the house. I got one more play I want to show y'all. Now, this is a double move. A lot of times these double moves get you every time, especially when you're an aggressive corner. But Trevon is a longer corner. So he's done right here. That double move has him. But he keeps playing. He doesn't panic. He doesn't get to grabbing. He just knows, hey, that ball's going to be in the air at some point because I'm beat so badly.
He's beat.
Watch the length and the ball skills to go up and get that football. It's not many players I know in this league at the corner position that can go make that play.
Yikes.
I mean, that's supposed to have been 6 points the other way. And he almost got his hands, or he almost picked that thing off, got his hands on it. I mean, just phenomenal ball skills at the cornerback position. And to me, you know, you can talk about the film room and all of the time he puts in that, the confidence he has in his game. But it's those ball skills that really take Trevon to the next level as a dominant corner in this league.
Here's the debate, though, because they're still 25th in total defense. So they are benefiting, and they've been largely dependent on these turnovers. Is it sustainable?
You know, turnovers are the hardest metric to measure because sometimes they come sometimes just by chance. You know, a guy loose with the football. Sometimes they come not because of you, it's because of the mistakes the other team makes. And so is it sustainable? I don't know, but this kid has the ball skills that any time that ball's in the air, he has an opportunity to go get that football and catch it.
I work with Charles Woodson on Fox, and over the weekend he said, I'm not going to call him a shutdown corner. I'm going to call him a ball hawk. What's the difference between ball hawk and shutdown corner?
Well, a shutdown corner is a guy who's going to get in your face, and he's going to be step for step with you. Most of the time, he operates because he has just elite quickness, elite speed. He's an exceptional athlete. Might not necessarily be a guy who always gets the football, but he's in your face because of great technique, great speed. And Trevon possesses some of those skills, but he's still learning how to play the cornerback position, too. So, you know, C. Wood's 100% right. I would not classify Trevon Diggs as a shutdown corner, but a ball hawk, a guy who gets the football. My coach always told me, you get this football, that's going to get you paid. You can shut down guys and knock footballs away all day. But teams aren't scared to throw the football to a corner that's going to just knock it away.
So it's better to be a ball hawk?
They're scared to throw it to a guy who's going to intercept that football, for sure.
This is great. I love this stuff. And I think we'll know that Diggs is the shutdown when the interceptions stop. Because to me, the shutdown is no one's trying you. Like, we don't even want to throw it over there. So if his interceptions suddenly fall off and he goes 3 or 4 games, that is most likely because teams are saying, and coordinators are saying, enough with the Diggs thing. It's actually, when the interceptions stop, it's actually a good thing. Like, you didn't see Deion out there with 11 interceptions or 9 interceptions because they would only throw to him 20 times a season, right?
You're right. You're 100% right. Think about your Reeveses, right? Doing Reeves' errors. Even Sherman doing his error. Nnamdi Asomugha got the opportunity to play a little bit with it in Oakland. And it was, you know, I'm not going to say it's always to the detriment because sometimes the corner is not necessarily as good as the reputation. And so that's why sometimes, you know, I wanted offenses to try corners at times because some of it's hype and some of it's real. And so you get to find that out because you can't hide out there on the corner. The only guy who doesn't get beat is the one who doesn't play. So you're going to get beat at some point.
Amazing work.
Is it sustainable or does it make them a legit Super Bowl contender? Let us know how you feel at GMFB. We're going to get out of here for a minute and go to offense and go to the Steel City. Let's talk Steelers rookie